Okay guys, so I got another update here. I'm almost done. I've got the panels up, all of them on there. You can see there's a gap there in the middle. Um, the fifth panel that I ordered was actually cracked. FedEx delivered it, and it has a big crack in it. And of course, being that it's Sunday, not much can be done about it. I went ahead and shot off an email to Amazon to let them know. But FedEx basically, I mean, the boxes were kind of trash, so I was worried about that. And of course, today I got them out of the box, and that one had a big old crack right down the middle of it. So anyway, I have to get a RMA from Amazon, and I'll end up dropping off the panel at Amazon, and they're going to ship me out another one. So that's going to be happening there. I cannot hook up the other three panels that are on the right there yet because I'm waiting on the MC4 connectors. But I do have 6 panels hooked into the system, and at noon, when the sun was as high as it was going to be today, at noon I was generating 40 amps between the 6 panels. That's pretty damn good, really. That's better than I could ever get on the shed, and that's just with one extra panel, and that's with the sun being as low as it is in the sky. Now keep in mind that the lower the sun is in the sky, the more atmosphere it has to travel through, so you're getting less even in the winter, even if you have your panels facing directly at the sun. So you're always going to get less as the winter is here, and you get more as the sun rises and summer approaches. So with 6 panels, 40 amps is pretty damn good. So with the other 3 panels up there, that should add another 15 to 20 amps to the entire system. So I'll be pushing well over 50 amps DC, 12 volts with the system like it is here. So anyway, I still have to figure out the ground issue. I haven't pulled the ground rods yet. I have to do that tonight. When I do that, I'll be able to hook this ground wire up. What I'm actually going to do is, instead of trying to bend this and get it all every which way that I can get it to retrofit it basically to this thing, I'm going to be cutting little pieces of ground wire, and I'm going to be attaching them to the ground holes that are in the panels and joining the panels together. So, I mean, I already know what some of you are going to say. Oh, you should run a wire from one end all the way to the other, and that helps with the ground. Well, the chassis is going to be grounded with everything, and that's going to go right to the ground rod. These panels are already touching each other, so that's probably going to be enough as far as ground goes, whereas I could just connect a ground wire to this end and then bring it down to the ground, and it would probably be sufficient. But I'm going to go ahead and use the ground wire, and I'm going to connect the panels together, and then in the center I'll have one ground wire coming down, going to the box. The box is going to go to the ground. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to pull the other ground rod and have 2 ground rods. I think I might do that next year, as far as next spring, because when I add another 5 panels up to that side, I'm just wanting to have another ground rod. I'm not really sure. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do there. So basically all I have left to do is the grounding, and I've got some wire management to take care of. This wire is longer than it should be just because I haven't completely finished mounting everything, getting the connectors all ready, and I wanted to make sure that that was all set, and then I can trim all that wire back and seal off the box. But for now, it's just kind of hanging there. But all the panels work just fine. I tested them all. They work great. And so yeah, as soon as I get those MC4 connectors, then I should be able to finish this up. And obviously that other panel, which should be here in a couple days, I would assume no later than the end of the week. And once again, as I mentioned before, I was able to cut about 25 feet of this direct burial wire out of the whole equation. So it's I was testing the voltage, and it was 21 volts at open voltage from all these panels to the charge controller. So yeah, I mean, that's phenomenal. So that's good. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like I said, I still got some cable management to do, manage that, connect that down there, all this other stuff. I mean, it's just the tidying up phase, basically, just getting everything tidied up. So all right, well, hopefully those connectors will get here early tomorrow, and I'll be able to finish this up and then get everything trimmed and wired up, and then I'll be done. And I'll wait for that other panel up there, which will just slide right in. And yeah, cool. So, alright guys, well, if you have any questions, definitely let me know. I'll do a full walk around when I'm done of the entire set, because I know some people are going to want that to see how I'm doing. So I'll get a full walk around, but for now, cool. I'll catch you guys later. Take care.